tonight. I've waited a long time to do this. In fact, one of the comedians said, it takes about 5 years, maybe 10 or 15 until you get completely settled. And I went, I think I might have started a little too late. In the nursing home with my chair. But thank you all for coming, my friends, my family. I have coworkers here, my kids are here, my sorority sisters, so I'm really glad, thank you. But I do want to point out a couple people that didn't come. I had a friend that didn't come because her daughter's in labor. This is her first baby and my friend's first grandbaby, and I'm like, hey, I have known you longer than she knew you. Pick your choice. That's what she picked. I have a nephew. He's first year coaching, 7-1 football record. I was so proud of him. He went to the playoff game tonight to coach instead of seeing his aunt come and do a couple minutes of comedy. Well, that will be payback time at Christmas, let me tell you. Joseph. Also, except for Linda in the beautiful black dress, the rest of us are virgins at what we're doing tonight. This is our very first stand-up comedy, and obviously Linda is no virgin, that's for sure. You see that dress? And I have to say, this is a very small stage, and as my family knows, I have a tendency to fall a lot. So I'm a little nervous about being on this little tiny stage here. And also, we were told that it would, not be that high. I was told it was 8 inches from the floor. Guys, this is what 8 inches looks like, okay? I'm so pleased because we were told never to turn our back to the audience, but you guys are everywhere, so. Also, I'm so pleased there's got to be over 100 of you out there tonight. Well, wait, let's do some presidential math. Hundreds of thousands of you out there tonight. Thank you for coming. And I hope that you're all about, as far as drinking, about the Goldilocks level now. Not too much so you don't think I'm funny, and not too much so you don't remember how funny I was tomorrow. And if you're wondering what I'm wearing on my head, I'm gonna make you wait, because you laughed at that. Like it was not part of my beautiful outfit. But anyway, my daughter is very worried about me getting up here tonight. Both my daughter and my son came, some nephews, my brother, friends. Did I mention everybody? Okay, let me start by names. Okay. But my daughter said, Mom, I know you have trouble with your stomach and sometimes you get upset, so I already threw up for you today, so that's all covered. So thank you, Dana. I did that one already. Okay. That's because I'm getting old, folks. I'm getting old. I'm starting to lose my sight. I'm starting to lose my hearing, my memory, my anal integrity. Now, for you, those of you who don't know exactly what that is, that's called not being able to keep your farts silent in public. And there's 4 comedians working with me tonight. I'm the only one with the guts to do a fart joke. But that's a guaranteed laugh, right? What's funnier than the word fart, okay? But anyway, this is a fascinator. This is what they wear in England. And I wanted to look particularly, royal tonight. And I did wear this to Harry and Meghan's wedding back in May. And I wore it to William and Kate's. And no, I did not wear it to Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, okay? I'm not that old. Okay, so as I said, I do fall a lot. God did not grace me with much coordination, and I'm like, thanks God, you made me a middle child too. That's bad enough. One older brother, one older sister, 2 younger brothers, 2 younger sisters, and I'm going to work that up to a really good bit further down the line, but I just didn't have enough time for tonight. But my brother did tell me that if I wasn't funny, he wanted his money back. But he's not as funny as I am. Okay. So I go to the gym several times a week because I like to keep fit. I have 4 grandchildren and I want to be able to get down and play with them. But what I do is, and this is my ritual, I drive around and around the parking lot, kind of like they do at Christmas, waiting for someone to come out. And then I get the closest space to the front door so that I can go in and walk on the treadmill. And one time, somebody reminded me of this recently. One time I fell off the treadmill. I don't know if any of you done that. I fell off the treadmill. This is the truth. I was doing my thing and I got warm, so I decided to take off my sweatshirt, completely forgetting that as you take the sweatshirt off over your head, you must keep walking. So I went backwards and down, and I looked up and I was mortified, but you know what? Nobody caught it because they all have their headphones on, they're all watching the TV, nobody noticed. So then I threw myself on the ground, started doing that like worm dance from Animal House, grabbed my throat. Nobody noticed. Nobody. So I have lost all fear of the gym, except for problems with anal integrity. Anyway, at yoga, we are always told to float gracefully down to our mats. Oh, you're kidding me. I do not float anywhere. And as I go down, one time I went down so hard, everybody looks out and they're like, is it raining? I thought I heard thunder. Thank you very much. And when I'm doing yoga, what I think about the most is I'm laying there, we're supposed to be very cerebral and serene. I'm just laying there thinking, what am I gonna order at the diner when I leave? Is it gonna be bacon and eggs, or am I gonna get a sandwich? And when you go to a ball game and they play the national anthem and they haven't quite finished the anthem and everybody yells, "Play ball!" Well, that's me with yoga. They're saying, "The light in me honors the light in you." Namaste. I'm like, forget it. Let's eat. Excuse me, folks. I'm too funny for my dry throat, I guess. Too sexy for my clothes, that kind of thing. I go to Weight Watchers, and they are now called salons, okay? They're no longer called meeting places, they're called salons. Wait a minute, this is right. Oh, okay. And the first week I went, and I lost no weight whatsoever. I go the second week, and this is the truth, I lost 2 ounces. And I'm like, who the hell measures in ounces anymore? That's for newborns and drugs. And that's why you need drugs if you have newborns. But the last time I went, I thought, I'm going to beat that 2 ounces. So before I went, I plucked my eyebrows. I got my hair cut. I gave a pint of blood. Spit out my gum. took a page from my son's wrestling notebook, and I spit the whole way to the door. And then when I got up there, and I said I fell a lot. See, my knee. Okay, so I peeled off all my Band-Aids too. No Band-Aids. I was like a newborn babe. Get up there, I was so proud. I doubled my weight loss. It was 4 ounces. However, I did the presidential White House math, the press secretary math, and that was a long phrase, so I made it into an anagram. Is that what it's called with the letters? Acronym. Thank you. And I spelled it LIES. But anyway, so then I did the White House math, the presidential math, and I really lost like 19 pounds. So very, very proud of myself. Well, also, guys, when you leave here tonight, back in that corner, I have merch. I've learned some new terms for merchandise for my world tour. And for, a nominal fee, I will autograph it. And they're shirts, and they're so cool, but you can't really tell it's me because I'm struggling to get a sweatshirt off over my head. But anyway, I started out by saying, that now I've lost my virginity being here tonight as a stand-up comic, and I really appreciate everybody being here. And I want to say, going back to the very first time when I really lost it, it was about the same amount of time, about 5 minutes. But this was so much more fun. Thank you guys, that's my time.
Keep it going with me. Here, I'm gonna help you down because I know you fall a lot. There we go. Grab a hold of her. One more time for Dee, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this guy travels with his own